Alright, I think we can begin. We shall see when either somebody speaks up or OBS tells me there is somebody watching. Like, it says it is streaming and the stream quality is excellent, but it doesn't show me the views, not even a 0. Just doesn't say anything. So I hope it is streaming. I hope it is. Oh, now it says views 0. All right, it says views 0, so that maybe nobody actually on. So I will maybe wait a second until somebody speaks up. Oh yeah, hello, meow. Yes, indeed, meow indeed. Well, I have been having like issues with the internet lately. Like, I don't know if it is just because like it's May, so it's like more, but no, I cannot get it, because like it is technically May, but the weather is still shit. Like, it's been literally the same weather since like I don't remember, since like September, October. For like half a year or more than half a year, we've had literally the same weather the whole time. I talked about it before, but like it's so frustrating. It's 17th of May now. It's halfway through May, and the radiators in our tenement in a block, radiators in our building are still going. This means that by the community rules, that means that there hasn't been a single day for over half a year, that there hasn't been a single day when the average temperature has been over 50 degrees Celsius until halfway through May. Every week they are saying that on the weekend the weather will be better. Let me actually check the weather right now. The weather forecasts for the next week. Yeah, weather forecast from our city, and it says on Tuesday the temperature should be 14 degrees. On Wednesday it says that on Wednesday it will be 21 but raining. Then it's like Thursday, Friday it says it will be 17, 19, and Saturday, Sunday it says it will be 21 or even 25 degrees C. But here's the thing, they've been saying the same thing for like 3 weeks now, and every time, like this week we had like 14 degrees at one point, and that was the record, but it was 14 degrees Celsius, and it's like, this is just so depressing. It's just so depressing, the weather here. Like, is this what British people feel like? It's constantly raining, it's constantly chilly. It's just a little bit chilly. Yeah, there were literally two warm days on a weekend like 2-3 weeks back, and I was streaming that Sunday too. And I was actually talking about it. It was finally warm, but it was like warm for 2 days, and now it's back to being 10 degrees. Like what the hell is happening? Like, it's like climate change. This is like less like climate change and more like lack of change. It's the climate that just completely zeroes out at 10 degrees. Like, I don't know what the hell is happening. It's just so depressing to watch. But yeah, weather. That's what I'm starting the stream with. So if I'm starting the stream with complaining about weather, I think this might be one of the ones. I think this might be one of the ones where which devolve into like talking about like politics and religion, and this might be one of those streams. This might be one of those, because I'm a little bit struggling for topics. So I jump through the really big topics, for the topics that maybe are not very well suited for a stream like this. But no, it's a topic. It gets a conversation going. Well, yeah, I'm looking. There is a lot of OBS. There's a lot of OBS that I never like look at. A lot of like stats it gives me, and like dropped frames 0. That's good probably. It would be probably it would probably be hard for it to drop any frames when the only thing it's got is the login screen in Ruined King. The next stat says around 27,000 kbps, kilobytes per second. Shows 4 bars, so I assume that means the transfer is good. And it shows me how long it has been streaming, I think, because the icon is similar to like various streaming icons. It says 6 minutes now. Yeah, that tracks. 60 FPS right now on the login screen. That doesn't actually do anything. That's 60 FPS. So, that's good. I have caved under no pressure and bought Diablo 4. I have acquired Diablo 4, the base game. I have acquired the base game, and it's a consideration to maybe play Diablo 4 after this game, because we are like kind of starting to get to the end of this game. Like it says 77%, but from my past recollections of watching this game on stream, I think it's like very close to the end, because I don't remember much else what would have happened here. Like, as far as I remember, this is like the point at which we just kind of go after Viego and finish the game. So like there has to be like something else still happening here that I don't remember. So maybe I'll be positively surprised. There will still be some interesting stuff to do. But we are kind of slowly getting to the end of this game. So I hope. So I am thinking that maybe Diablo 4 after this one. However, I did kind of really want to play the Spiritborn. I have acquired the base game. Yeah, it's essentially I have been gifted the game. It's like through some code acquired from some promotion, and that code. It's a long story. I acquired was the fastest way to say this without like going into the details of like the processes. I had to like log in to like two different platforms, connect those two different platforms to each other, then to Steam, and it's like not to Steam, to Blizzard. I had to connect like the Blizzard account to one platform, that platform to another platform, and it was like, why did they make it so complicated? I don't know. Like, why isn't just everything on like one platform? Maybe because that would be monopoly. that's not very good for economy. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to just start playing a game. I know. Why are we low on mana? Like, is this where I left off? Like, why are we low on mana? Don't be jealous because. Like, don't be jealous because I wanted to play the game first as a Spiritborn because I love the idea. I have never played the game. I never played the expansion, so I don't know if the class is really good. But I love the idea of the Spiritborn because it is basically the class that I always wanted to play in any game, because. It was like many years ago when D&D 4th edition was out, and D&D 4th edition what it liked to do was fitting. It was like it had a table. It had a table with power sources and like roll. So it was like a martial control. There was no martial controller class, but there was like martial striker, martial leader, arcane leader, primal defender, I think it was called, primal leader. This was like fitting like a type of powers you had with a role in combat you had. And what I noticed in that table was that it was kind of missing this kind of like, I think they would have called it primal striker, or I think that's what they would have called it. Oh no, barbarian was a primal striker. But either way, what I realized at that point in time was that a barbarian is like a very like frontline type of striker, like a very fighter type of striker who like goes like up front to fight people. But what I wanted was like a mix of a primal power and a more roguelike playstyle, where those two mixed together, it created in my mind this idea of this like it created in my mind this idea where it's like this jungle stalker type of class, which the game didn't, that D&D 4th edition didn't have at the time. And I was obsessed with the idea since then. In our system, I made the primal class that was supposed to like embody this idea of the jungle stalker, and then Diablo 4 added it in an expansion. And I have the base game of Diablo 4. I don't have the expansion, so I don't have the Spiritborn. And I really wanted to play the Spiritborn. That's what I really wanted from Diablo 4, to play the Spiritborn after enjoying playing Diablo 3. So and seeing the Spiritborn, and I can't play the Spiritborn yet. So that's a little bit of a bummer. Like, is this where I ended? And why is our mana low? Wasn't I like rested before coming? Like something is weird. You know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to check how the last stream ended and see like what were we doing at the end of the last stream. I don't know if you will even hear it because it's like recording only. Because it's recording only from my microphone and recording from my microphone and recording from the game. So I don't know if you will hear any of it, but I'm going to quickly like check. Well, I suppose we can start. Check how the stream ended, because like this seems weird. Like I feel like it's not. Buru Grotto. Talking. Oh, we entered Bilgewater and Bilgewater. There was a lot of talking. Yeah, and then a cinematic, and then it left us. Why would she be there? Why would she be there? And it left us. And it left us off in. Left us off here in Miss Fortune's estate. That's what happened. Did you hear any of that when I was like checking the stream, the old stream? Like maybe maybe my memory is just bad, and that's why I didn't recognize where we were. But well, everything is very expensive to me right now. This is highlighted, but I can't actually click it. A bunch of stuff is highlighted, but I can't click it. Okay, I can click this at least. So like, what's up with this? Okay. You're saying yes to what? Because there is a delay. There's a little bit of a delay. It's like I don't know, what are you saying yes to? No big guy. This door is just straight up boarded up. This is her quarters. We're in her quarters without her present, and there's nothing to interact with. I don't know why I'm running around here. And what is this place? I completely forgot about this place. You heard the stream, okay? The old stream that I was watching. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Ancient knowledge. Gangplank's amulet is the key to stopping the ruined king, but it must be cleansed of corruption. The rumored Buru forge is the only way to proceed. Necrit may know where it is. Okay, so we'd have to go back to the Shadow Isles, because I don't think going on the Lore Discord server and pinging Necrit is the right choice for that. Like, it says Necrit might know how to cleanse the amulet. Like, I do wonder. Like, I do wonder if I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, of course. But I do wonder if I actually found Necrit somewhere, pinged him, and like asked him that, like, and I would go like, "Yo, dude, they say that you should know how to cleanse this amulet. The Gangplank's amulet is the key to stopping the ruined king, but it must be cleansed of corruption. The rumored Buru forge is the only way to proceed, and they're saying that you may know where it is, that Buru forge." I do wonder if he would know what I'm talking about. I do wonder. Or he would be like, "Who is this fool?" I do wonder if he'd know. It would be funny, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to actually, actually piss him off by asking him weird questions. Okay, if he even notices that I asked him anything, to prove that I have no idea where this is. I thought I was in every place, every map already, and we still haven't seen any sign of that or this. So like, where is this? I might have to look this up. Ruined King Token of Purity. Yeah, Token of Purity. There's a room in the temple. What temple? Past the fishing spot where Brom can send a poro into a hole. Then you go back to the fishing spot until you get a plant bait and put it back in the hole. Ah, that's the thing. But where do I get the plant bait? In the purification temple. But where do I get the plant bait? And fish until you get the plant bait. And so I have to actually fish. I have to actually fish, and I still don't get how you actually fish in this game. Okay, so you have to like actually fish. What is this then? Lost Idol of Nagakaboros. Let's see that one. Lost Idol of Nagakaboros. Bring Ilawi to the Crucible, the gladiator arena at Baron's Rest. She will get a specific prompt to fight a monster alone and defeat it until you'll get the idol. Then you go to the Buru Grotto and to the left into the Well of the Serpent. Progress through the area until you're on top of the ship and get to the end of the stern. You can... Okay. So bring Ilawi to the Crucible in Baron's Rest. Okay, I can do that one. I can do that one for sure. Okay, so I guess we're Ilawi. We should catch up to Cap. We should catch up to Viego. Now let's fish first. Yeah. What did you eat?
What's all this gnashing and moaning about, Pike?
He's trying very hard not to kill you all. Oh, I don't think I should have shared that.
Ah, noted.
Good thing he's not in this party right now. This is still locked. And I guess Slums Market. That's the watchtower. How do I get to the Baron's Rest? Yeah, to Slums Market first. Yeah, like I have to actually go fishing and fish out the plant bait in like a very specific area to be able to unlock Brome's third ult. What? Okay, Slums Market. And Baron's Rest over there, okay. At least these things are running from us. I don't want to accidentally run into them and initiate combat. Yeah, I also wanted to like finish the arena thing when I level up a bit. I don't think this was the arena, I think it was Hero. Okay. Anything special? Anything special today? I've got a special catch today. A real handful of head angler that won't stay dead. It is not for long. No butcher's blade is sharp enough. He laughs, half terrified. It's enough those spooks some of the bows around here. They're saying it's an avatar of the bearded lady or some such. Hogwash if you ask me. And for their sake, would you mind doing the honors, priestess? Fine, enter the arena. Let's see. Okay. Heals on each turn unless affected by Test of Spirit. Okay, that's easy. Test of Spirit. Boom. Yes, like level 16, this should be easy. Got a bunch of tentacles, so... Yeah. Like it's not even funny. Might even just hit him with this just to finish it. Yep. Looks like you're getting an extra reward today. Seems they found this half-digested idol in the creature's belly. Congratulations, you can keep that in addition to your prize. This must be the idol Kalia spoke of. I can feel the presence of Nagakaburos within it. I must return it to the wishing well. You're welcome? Odd thing to get worked up over. Okay, mysterious idol. Return it to the wishing well. Are you actually going to show me the place now? Yes? I think... What is this? A drum? No, this is... Is this it? No. No, this is... You're showing me... You're showing me Necrit. You're showing me Necrit. I want this quest. I want the pointer to this quest. No, you're showing me Necrit. What the hell is going on with this game? It's just sometimes I just... Okay. I'm gonna have to check that again, for what it was saying. Allow is third ultimate quest. Then go to the Buru Grotto, and to the left into the Well of the Serpent, until I'm on top of the ship. Okay. So anyway, chat, how are you doing? There's how many people watching? There's one person watching. So how are you doing? Well, anything? And so you bought Diablo 4, okay? With all the expansions. I get it. The Buru Grotto. What the teleporters were like these things. Well, the teleporters, I think. Do these guys sell like anything useful now? Maybe, but also run out of money. Interesting. Do I have anything to sell to this guy? Not really. I sold like almost everything that I could sell. And you really only need to buy the Lord of Hatred now. What are they doing this thing like they do with WoW, where like the old expansion is like rolled into the base game? Is Diablo 4 doing that too? I still have 2 vacation days left. I am really thinking about quitting. You know, I had a point when I actually had quit a job in the past, and like I'm not sure that was really the best idea at the time, because it was a shit job, and it was a shit job. It was really really frustrating. It was really frustrating job but you know, it was a shit job, but you know, it was a job. It was some source of money. No way to really progress anywhere from there, and it was extremely, you know, I keep saying the word, yes, you get the previous expansion with the newest expansion. So if I bought the second expansion, I'd get the first expansion. So, and I can't buy the second expansion, so I'm not gonna get the first expansion. Okay. Buru Grotto. Where is the Buru Grotto? It doesn't show it to me here. Which one was the Buru Grotto? Here. So I need to go to Docks Harbor. Okay. The Buru Grotto this way. Yep, I can see it. another conversation.
Is this what the Freljord is like, Brom? Cozy, everyone friends with each other?
Yes, it's a wonderful way to live.
Well, about that, Brom.
Rom cannot wait to return.
Wonder what it's like, growing up that way.
The things we sometimes wonder about. What our life would have been like if we were only raised in a different environment. Now, until I'm on top of the ship, it says. Yeah, I do sometimes wonder. Like I'm not gonna lie, I hadn't been given the best chances in life exactly. Nobody in the family had any like connections. They never had connections. They never had money. So it was like all on my own. Only things that I could really. All the things that only we could get on our own.
Do you often pray, Illawi?
All life is prayer. To work under the light of the sun and the waves of the mother settlement.
So I sometimes
Ocean
wonder
every day,
if I, as the
What
same
about
person
fighting?
that I am,
especially fighting.
if I had like connections, if I knew, if or if my family knew someone like connected to making movies or video games, maybe I would have actually been. Maybe I would have actually been in some big business. Maybe I'd have actually had some like movies or video games on me. But no. Oh, I can actually like use two things here. As the idol disappears into the spray of the falls, Illawi feels the power and blessing of Nagakaburos surge within her. Okay. This is the big one. This is the big one. I on like one of the first streams I mentioned this ult, how it looked. I will have to try to get it done one day. Illawi offers a silent prayer and tosses the tidal orb over the ledge. After a moment the water churns and a shadowy idol is returned to her. Oh, what does that do? Equipment, Illawi. Is that better? What does it have? Less health, more attack power, less stamina, but more physical and magical defense. I don't know if less health is what I want. Like less health, less stamina, more attack. Sure, I'll equip it for just for the looks. Anyway, okay, so we did Illawi's thing. Now I have to like go fishing. Kind of feel like all the opportunities are locked behind the paywall. I mean, kind of locked behind the paywall. But it's like at one point someone you know had gotten rich, or someone you know, or someone you know, you know what I mean, that a person you know knows someone who got rich, and I went the wrong direction. Come on. Get up here, get back down there, because that's not what I wanted to go. And like, okay, where did I go from here? Over here, alright. Like someone had gotten lucky at some point. And then, you know, the connections to the people who had gotten lucky, who had the money, the connections, the money, that let you get more success. And like to have like genuinely a genuine self-made person, like it practically doesn't exist. Like watch all of these self-made people, like watch all of them, like really check their backgrounds, and you'll see just how self-made they are. There is always like some connection or some or money or connection that really made them who they are. There's always something. Like, you know, like that meme. Maybe if I finish the book, it might get something, might get you up somewhere, but you know.
They've heard a lot about you, Sarah.
What? And they think I'm up to no good?
Like, you know the joke, the meme. You know the meme about like, don't there's like this meme format, this whole meme format that like, don't ask a man his salary, don't ask a woman, I forget what, her age, don't ask a man his salary, don't ask a woman her age, and then this one meme goes, don't ask an indie musician why their parents' names are blue on Wikipedia. Because, you know, if the parents' names are blue, that means that the parents were already famous, so they're not really self-made. And I found that like no one who got really big was really ever self-made. Like it's like one of the biggest myths our society thrives on, because it lets us believe. It lets us believe that if we just work just hard enough, we can make it. But the truth is, you're probably not going to make it if you don't have the connections and the money. Okay. Is there something like I missed here that says like? It gives me like a question mark. This is the rest thing. So what is this question mark? Rumor monger. Buy rumors. Like I have some money. Commander Ladros bounty available. Like actual Ladros. Check the bounty mode in Bilgewater. Okay, I might do that if Ladros shows up. Like I could like I will buy all of these, like just get them out of the way. But like I don't know if I will do everything, because I am starting to get like a little bit tired of this game. And journal, not the journal is not the quest journal. I am starting to get a little bit tired of this game, and like kind of want to just finish it. Commander Ladros, yeah. Like sure, just track everything, and if max 5, okay. So I will stop tracking this because it's not going to show me anything. Sure. More dangerous beings, but this is Shadow Isles. Okay, now there's something like on this map. What is that? Is this it? They finally got the count, eh? The count? They got the count? How many minutes until the count is drowned? 1, 2, 3 minutes! With my last breaths in this life, I choose to say that my only regret is that I have to look at your ugly mugs as I go out. You're drowning an innocent man, and you'll suffer for it in this life or the next. Breathe the deep when the water hits you, Count Evalista. I say good riddance. You're all a bunch of barbarians. The tide's rising. You dirty dog, Evalista. The tide will show ye the truth. This is a well-deserved bath for ye, Evalista. This should have been Gangplank. I'm just saying. Like, he's done his role in the story. The only reason he's still in the story is because he's a champion and they didn't want to. A member from the crowd addresses you, perhaps because you happen to be close by. Show's over, I guess. It's just a shame about his wife, she says. What happened to his wife? Well, his wife, Countess Evalista, is locked up and awaits the same fate as he. She's imprisoned in the jailhouse that ways. A pretty lass, she says. Pretty lass. What did he do anyway? The Count was up to no good, murdered some of his own competitors in cold blood, as well as more than a few innocents caught in the crossfire. Looks like the lives he's ruined finally caught up to him. I'd best show off. It's just a shame Countess Evalista is going to be claimed by the tides. I bet she has some stories to tell, like where Count Evalista stashed his hoard. Ooh, might want to find his hoard. The stockades. Are we doing this now? Sure. I'll do this now. I'll do the Brom thing afterwards. Is this her? No. Is this her? No. Where is it? No, it says it. Okay, maybe it's a upper level. Over here must be. A delicate-looking woman looks sullen through the cold iron bars of her cell. I heard screaming outside. Did you witness it? Tell me, did he suffer? She says. I hope he didn't suffer. She looks down at her empty hands and stares blankly at them. I am sorry about your husband. I know my husband wasn't a good man, but no one deserves to die like that. I just keep thinking of his final moments and She starts sobbing. You have to help me get out of here. You saw what they did and what they're going to do to me. What my husband did, who he was, that has nothing to do with me, she says. I don't know if he just wanted to keep me safe by keeping me ignorant, but... she says, and her head tilts like she's remembering something. Actually, there is something I do know about. He kept mentioning something about a vault. Yeah, that tells us a lot, lady. If you help me, I help you what I know. I think I know where his vault is. Whatever's in it is yours. I don't care about money. I don't care, she says. Will you help me get out of here? I guess helping her escape would, like, promote motion. And Ilawi is all about motion, so I guess she agrees. That's the first bit of good news I had since this nightmare began. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should join my husband. Is that crazy? It is crazy. Pull it together, Hilda, she says, clenching her jaw. The guard at the front desk has the key. He's a bit simple. I don't care how you get it, but bring it here, she says. Once I make it out of here, I'll mark the vault location on your map. I am many things, but one thing I'm not is a liar, she says, and squeezes your hand. Maybe the world hasn't abandoned me after all. Like, you escape, and then what? You go back home, where they can arrest you again? You have your instructions. Hurry, she says, and dismisses you. Okay. Guard at the front desk. Like, if you finish your book, maybe it will sell well enough to, like, make some sort of living out of it, but it's not like... we're not... neither of us is going to be George R. R. Martin. Because because when he got into the business, he already knew some authors. He was already running around the circles of like authors, playwrights, like actors, musicians. He was already in those circles when he got his books out. Check it. It's true. You like planes? The large man asks. Does the plant on your desk have a name? Oh, no one asked me that. You must like planes. Try to guess her name. You gotta guess, and your guess gotta be right. The voices are going to kill me one day. Purty? Purty, that's a great name. When I look at this plane, I feel warm and fuzzy. Does Purty talk to you too? She's so sweet to me, he says. Yeah, Purty says to give me the cell keys. But she's not gonna like that, like last time. Hey, I don't need to be Martin. I would be happy if it made me just enough so I can go work somewhere on half the time and not have to deal with it. Yeah, I guess, depends on what someone's ambitions are. I am at the point in my life where I am also kind of resigned. I'm kind of resigned to like doing anything of any significance. I just, all I really want in life at this point is just to be content. To be content with life. To just not be unhappy. To just not be depressed. That's like all I want from life. And life has not delivered so far. So, Purdy says she hears someone trampling flowers outside. No, that is too nice to let flowers die. Stay here, Purdy. I got this. Okay. I mean, it is ultimately depressing that you're just content with being content. It's kind of how life is. You just want to get through it. Okay, let's unlock the cell and see what happens. Let's get out of here. This way, quick. Like, her appearance doesn't really strike me as a countess. You know what I mean? I'm afraid this is where we part ways. What's the matter? Suddenly can't move? I'm not telling you where the vault is. I'm not telling you anything. Did you really buy the poor defenseless damsel act? Of course I knew all about my husband's dealings. Then again, I was the real mastermind behind it all. But lucky for me, there are gullible do-gooders out here who fancy themselves heroes. That'll teach you fools to believe every sub-story you hear. Enjoy the rest of your pathetic lives. I was just doing it just to make some motion. Just so because when you were in the cell, you were not moving, so there was no motion. And because I'm Ilawi, I wanted motion. And next part is not in our way, so I feel like I'm gonna go back to doing the Brom thing. I had ambitions, I had hopes in life, We don't have the buff from the food, so might as well like eat a meal and rest. I spent a lot of money on this food. It's probably not a wise choice to spend so much money on all this food. Okay. So drowned pork. And it's like talk to Necrit and also no. Talk to Necrit will be the main quest. There's like two things here. Talk to Necrit. And I didn't check the bounty board. I just got to make a spirit born in Diablo. I am a little surprised how very little armor they have. Yeah, no, jungle stalker type, you know, jungle stalker. So, like imagine like a person in the Amazonian jungle. Like they're probably not going to have a lot of clothes on. Like this is the aesthetic that I was really into, that I really wanted to see. Not because I wanted to see like a shirtless dude and there's like a chicken just in loincloth. Not because of that, but you know, I just like the aesthetic of this this primal jungle stalker. That's the idea. You're not complaining now. And yeah, the Brom thing. Where was it? Yeah, it said. I'm gonna check the. But they do have terrible noses. They're complaining about noses. Token of purity. The temple of purification. Where is the temple of purification? Not here, I don't think. Is this like... Where is this, in this thing? Okay, so it is somewhere like... It was somewhere in that area. Okay, so I'm gonna do that first. The males have like super big nose and I hate that. Okay, I guess that's one thing to complain about. But yeah, now let's find that, like the fishing spot. Like the Reddit says, there's a room in the temple past the fishing spot. And you go back to the fishing spot, because I saw the spot where I needed the plant bait. I saw that spot, but I never got the plant bait. I was wondering like, well, where do I get the plant bait? This place. I need to get to this place. Okay. I don't have these anima shards either. Never found them. Okay, are these going to be running from me? Yes. Run. Run, you fools! I don't want to have to fight everything again. I just need to get to that fishing spot somehow. And I'm doing Grom stuff, so let's lead with him now. Is that going to get me to the fishing spot? Yes, it does get me to the fishing spot. I don't want to accidentally start combat. Now, yeah, fishing journal. Okay, I guess higher level fishing pole, fishing lure. Okay. Highest level bait that we have. Okay, and I do not remember how you... Okay, cast a line. Okay, now what? Like, it says like WASD to adjust direction, okay? But it... Oh, actually something happened. Okay, I am reeling in. I am reeling in. What do you mean it got away? I was reeling it in the whole time. You know, I don't know if this nose is really that that particular. Like it's just a nose, and also, but also, like I do like bigger noses. Like I make these big noses on characters and on purpose. Like WASD, and it's like done. Okay. I am reeling in. I am reeling in. I am reeling in. Waterlog the treasure chest. Okay, what does that give us? Okay, this is zoomed in. Yeah. No, you know, yeah, I do like make characters with like these big, like these aquiline or Roman noses on purpose, because like I just it just like it's very, I find it like very distinguished, very like not distinguishing, like it's very like it sticks out a lot. So I got like treasure chest, but what does it mean, like a treasure chest? Do I need to open it? What's this? Small sphere of rolling. What is this? Quest items. Okay. I never clicked on this before. Like, okay. Okay, Opal of Shadow. Golden, okay. Captain's Choker. Mist infused orange. A piece of fruit dropped by a gangplank has taken on a unique color from exposure to black mist. Can be sold to certain shady individuals for 20 black marks. Okay. So that was not what I was actually looking for. That was like another thing. We do have to like keep fishing. I have to like keep fishing until I get that bait thing. The grass bait thing. Okay, I'm gonna move it to like where the fish are. Okay, I am reeling. I am reeling. I am reeling, okay? I am reeling. Great catch. What did they catch? A frog. I caught a sinister frog. 40 kilogram. I caught a 40 kilogram sinister frog. Like, can you imagine this? This frog weighs as much as a 10-year-old child. I don't think your orientation has anything to do with the noses. I find that a lot of straight men do not like the noses, so I don't think the orientation has anything to do with this. But you know, look at this frog. I just fished out a frog the size of a child. Can you imagine this? But can you imagine this? Sitting down to fish and you fish out a frog the size of a small child. Like how did it how did I mean it was fished up by Brom, so he was probably able to like hold on to it, but how did it not like not break the rod? 40-kilogram frog. 40 kilogram. Can you imagine that? And so how the how did hell that fishing rod not break? That's a very good question. Okay, now if something is coming. Okay, I'm reeling. Great catch. What was it? Onyx crab. 34 kilogram. 34 kilogram on. Have I never looked at the weights of these things I have been catching? Because 34 kilogram crab with a hard black shell, hard to spot at night, but it will pinch. Is it because I got like this buru rod, so I'm catching like some really huge things? Is that why? But also, where is that grass thing? Okay, what is this? One-eyed angler. 60 kilogram! A 60 kilogram fish. A large red fish with one shining eye that glows with a hypnotic pulse. Like, this is some old god shit now. 60 kilogram fish. What is happening? Have they always been like this and I just never noticed? Fishing journal. No, this one was 20 kilograms. 20 kilograms. 60 kilograms. This one was 17 kilograms. This one was 30 something. 40 kilogram frog. Like, they weren't that big last time. Like, is this... Come on, is this really where you get the... And fish until you get the plant bait? Yeah. I just have to keep fishing. I just have to keep fishing up these crazy huge fish or frogs. Okay. Guess we're fishing today, because that's what we're doing today in this game. Oh, I'm reeling. Okay, what is this now? Rainbow eel, 45 kilograms. An uncommon eel whose skin shines with prismatic color. Okay. Okay, we keep trying to get the grass bait. Diego is destroying the world. Is there nobody to save us? Like, he's not destroying the world. Like, he's not destroying the world. He's just hanging. He's just kind of hanging in the bay. Diego is literally just hanging in the bay in front of Bilgewater and just going, where is my queen? My queen, I am coming for you. And he's just hanging there in the bay, just being spooky. Meanwhile, Brom is just fishing, trying to find some grass to feed to the poro. I understand now. Oh well, what can we do? We just gotta wait for him to show up. I'm doing a very important task, okay? I'm trying to see how huge a frog I can fish up. Okay, what is this? Another rainbow eel, okay. I'm pressing the button. Okay. Treasure! Glowing seaweed. Is that it? I hope that is it. Like, it should then show up in, like, in this quest inventory. Glowing seaweed, yes. Now what I have to do, I have to find the actual spot where you put it. Yes, run, you fools. Not here, because that's a pipe thing. And where was this? Reddit says past the fishing spot. Diego checking his watch. How long are they going to be fishing? We are on a schedule here. I have a league match to play. I can't hang out here menacingly forever, you know. This is how Diego's accent is sounding to me. Apparently it's supposed to be like a Hispanic accent, but like I've heard a lot of Hispanic people, and it doesn't quite sound like most Hispanic accents that I know. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not familiar enough. Maybe it's like specifically like Nicaraguan accent. I don't know. This goes out of here. Where is the spot for the poro? Okay, not here, not here. Where was it? No, it wasn't here. Ah, it was in here. This place. Yes, I remember. Plant the bait food. Brom lays the pungent seaweed at the base of the hole. He puts one finger over his lips and says, "Shh, we must be quiet so the beast thinks it's safe. Then perhaps we can remove it." Okay. I don't know if you heard that, but I was trying to sniff the microphone because it said. You probably didn't hear that because I barely hear it. That's just sniffing the microphone now. Okay, continue. Oh, it attacked us. It's level 20, so it should be no problem. Okay, Ilawi. Shouldn't really be a problem, so I'm just gonna hit it. And you can. You heard the sniffing, okay? Okay, good. Mission achieved. I sniffed the microphone loudly.
This is how you fight.
Just catching my breath. Knock him down.
Yeah, she can probably just finish it here.
This reminds me of a story.
0 XP because it was too low level. And now we can send the Poro in. Yep, the other beast is gone. So you return with my quest item. Yes. And we got a shield. New shield for Brom. Is it any better? No, it's level 20 and we already got like level 24 items. Alright. Alright, so So now we get out of here. Quest log. Didn't I just do that? Private token of purity. Okay. Come on, Reddit. Have to talk to Kalia. Okay, so I guess I will quickly return to like too bad there is no like fast travel from anywhere, because like just to get out, because now I have to just slowly walk around the enemies that are running from me. Yeah, run, you fools. Run from Brom. Do you have to run in the direction I'm going? I have to be careful or accidentally run into you. I will quickly go back to Bilgewater Harbor and check the bounty board. So maybe we get a quest to fight Ledros. Because that would be fun. Is this the bounty board? No. Maybe it was. Commander Ledros, yes. A small scouting party has come across a ferocious warrior on the Shadow Isles, a sole survivor called the warrior Ledros, and reported his entire platoon slaughtered by the Mistwalker Knight. With a harrowing imminent in Bilgewater, we are placing a bounty on this fearsome foe, with hopes of preventing him from making his way to our city. Please help us keep Bilgewater safe by keeping the Mistwalker on foreign shores. I'm not mixing this up. Ledros is the champion, isn't he? Because the picture they gave it there doesn't look like they're the champion. Yeah, Ledros is the champion. No, he's not a champion. He's not a champion, okay. He's not a champion. Turns out Ledros is not a champion. He's just a card. Yeah, but I've seen like pictures, so many pictures of Ledros, where I was like researching lore for the game. I've seen so many. I was convinced Ledros was a champion. And like he comes up in the lore, he comes up in the lore with when it comes to Callista, Hecarim, Viego, he comes up a lot in the lore. So I kind of just assumed he was a champion. And Rasa the Sunderer, because this looks nothing like the pictures I saw elsewhere. Oh, the Hullbreaker. Okay. So maybe we'll get to fight Ledros. If I can get out of this place. Because the angle of the camera is really bad. Map, then C, quest log. Commander Ledros, yes, track this one. Pailangi, we, the Buru, seek your aid. We have been preoccupied containing the approaching harrowing, and it seems the oncoming storm has freed a savage sea monster that has been attacking Buru and Pailangi vessels alike. Our serpent callers have been unable to turn the beast away with their horns, and we seek aid in defeating this fearsome creature. This creature was last spotted in the open water just beyond the Serpentine coast, and a reward has been offered to any who can help in us returning the motion to the seas. Like, the Buru just say motion to everything, like whatever they want to do, like return the motion, like they want to do something, they say it's motion, and whatever they don't want to do is not motion. Rasa the Sunderer, spotted on the Shadow Isles. So yeah, let's track this too. I'm not tracking that, and the whole break with tracking the max. Okay. Okay, so now we're returning to the Shadow Isles. In depth, motion. Yeah. Homeless, motion. Okay, so we're back to the Shadow Isles. Let's see. I think Necrit is first on the way, so I might as well just talk to him while we're here. Yeah, it automatically starts the conversation.
So, you return, and the Ruined King has been unleashed.
I literally had just noticed that Necrit is showing his abs, his ghost abs, in this outfit.
We have an amulet which can stop
I had
him,
literally just noticed.
but he has already corrupted it and dulled its magic.
About to get
forge
crushed by a
hidden
giant lady with a
somewhere
glowing
in
idol.
this house.
Motion.
A place of
Yeah.
power like that could purify the amulet.
Ah, yes, the Voodoo Forge. If I recall, it is hidden deep inside a nearby vault. You will take a great interest in that vault, Ari.
Me?
Okay, so I
The
guess we
designer
ought to
of
take
this
Ari,
particular vault.
but also
You will
Ilawi.
find echoes of the ancestors you
So like
seek.
they're both my healers.
Sonny's footsteps.
So I don't
I will
know.
certainly try to
Maybe
help,
like just
Scholar.
focus Ari
will be in your
on
debt.
actually attack.
It is I who will be in debt. I've longed for the day when champions gather to fight back the mist.
Okay, where is the rest thing? What is this now? Maybe it shows me to teleport to places. But you know, first I'm going to. What is this now? Wait, is that? Don't tell me. Where did you get that? Where did you get that amulet? The Shade points at the crimson amulet the party used in Thresh's library. You escaped too? And even beat Thresh? The Shade stares in disbelief. It's almost impossible to believe. You have been to Thresh's library? The Mistwalker winces at the question. Well, I had been trapped there for a very long time. Thresh forced me to craft artifacts and torture implements for him. Why did the amulet bother you? That amulet is a marker of rank inside the library. The more empowered amulet, the more of the library you have access to, the Shade explains. That's why at first I thought you were maybe... He shudders. Wait, before you go, I think there's a way I could help you, the Mistwalker stammers. Back in the library there is a room where Thresh crafts mythical artifacts, a room I used to work in. If I unlock your amulet, you could return there. Maybe you could create a powerful enough weapon to defeat Thresh's schemes. Okay. Why does it fade to black for this? There, all done. The amulet is unleashed, as if it was Thresh's own. Now we can find his crucible. It's in a room next to Thresh's sanctum and at the top level of the library. The Mistwalker hands the amulet back to you. Good luck. I hope this helps. Okay. And fade to black again. Why does it do that? I don't know. This thing is also like, it needs like some orb that I did not get anywhere. This is the lady that we need to talk to. Will you instruct Brom, little teacher? I would love to, Brom, but you have already mastered your inner strength. You have no need of instruction. Your token of friendship shall remain true. Yes, Okay. Unlocked every alt. And I have to press E to get out of this one. Well, it looks like my disciples have all unlocked their true potential. My work here is done. Farewell, my friends, and if you meet other individuals so talented, be sure to send them my way, won't you? Okay. Okay, so now what do we do? It says there is something to do right here. Like, right here. Okay. There's an accurate. What do we have left? Something is... It says something is like here? I think that's the thing that's... Must be the thing telling me to teleport. But it's not showing on the teleport, it's showing outside the teleport. I don't know what these are. Okay, what are we doing? Use the teleporter to enter the vault of the Vesani, and we will need Ari for that. So where is the rest thing? Upstairs over there, alright. You will take Ari out as a DPS, I guess. No, don't go back. Choose party members. I guess we're doing Ari as DPS. But also, what do we have else here? Not doing that. Can we track this now? Okay. Ladros. Does it show us a ritual chamber? Where is that? In Thresh's Sanctum? Ladros is in Thresh's Sanctum? Okay. I'll try going to Thresh's Sanctum. No, this is not the way. I don't think. But no, I can't go there. It's like shadow vaults. How did you get in there? Okay. So there is something over there in that direction. I don't know if that might be like the main quest actually. Maybe he's looking for Callista, maybe. Yeah, this is the Thresh's forge. This forge has a domineering presence in the room. There is simplicity to its design that almost hides its elegance unless closely examined. Everything about it is boiled down to its purest form. It is constructed immaculately. Only the highest quality of components can go in, and only legendary constructs can go out. So I think this is the thing that where you get the ultimate weapons for the characters. And I don't know what it wants me to do with it now. Maybe I need to check out these books over here, and it'll tell me the plans. Notes on 4 views of the Vault of the Blackbirds. Not sure that really helps here. Study of soul power, practical applications and protective behaviors. For ages, physical defensive measures have been proven ineffective against magic. By order of the king, we've started researching more arcane methods of defense to support the Iron Order. In exploring the ability to store a soul into a crystal, we've tapped into an unimaginable power. We've known that channeling soul energy into crystals can result in some very interesting magic repellent qualities, albeit in small quantities. We've barely been able to charge much more than a fragment as of yet, and doing so makes it behave similarly to true ice. Unbelievably strong, but impossible to touch with bare hands. In fact, most materials are incapable of handling a charged crystal. We've had success with some specific volcanic charcoal, but it's impossible to source the stuff. We've heard tales of hearthblood crafters making all manners of things with I scrolled and I lost track. All manner of things with special crafting techniques using charcoal, but their ways have long been lost. What we do now is that somehow they are able to manipulate the charcoal with great skill, and that charcoal seems to be able to hold the charged crystals. While our research is still in its infancy, I can see a future where this power will be wielded by the Iron Order, arming them with a magical strength befitting of their divine purpose. Weapons forged of volcanic charcoal and paired with a charged crystal would be capable of unimaginable power. In the name King, the rest of the text is smudged and illegible. In the name of the king, I assume it's supposed to say. Brom knows of the Heartblood. In the tales of Orn, the Heartblood is a craftsman without bounds. It is said their skill was almost that of Orn himself. Orn and the Heartblood sounds like tall tales to me. I'd rather focus on real weapons we can hold. They are real. Brom's shield was a door made by Orn himself, powered by true ice and wielded only by Freljordians of sufficient strength. What happened to your shield? I'm not sure. It was lost when Brom drowned. Brom does not swim. My men pulled him from the waters, but they did not recover a shield. True eyes, forged volcanic rocks, crystals with souls in them. How fancy. We must stay in motion. What did I say? Obtain an enormous charged crystal. Alright. Requiring components, okay. Stewards of the wind. Okay, there's another conversation. The duality of the wind, finding neutrality. The wind has been my ally in vengeance and wrath for a long time. The wind has pushed you forward, kept you in motion. I have used it for the wrong reasons, for too long. You can find the balance. Your wind power has saved us more than once. It has guided us to safety. We definitely wouldn't be sailing anywhere without the winds. I need to do more. You will. See? See how supportive she is of him? Find yourself someone who's as supportive of you as Ari is of Yasuo. That's not another conversation, alright? This cannot be. Is this the diary of an ancient truth-bearer? It's not possible to have been in the presence of Nagakaboros and lived to write about it. Was this the first? No, can't be. Nagakaboros has always been, and always will be. But a strange story, and a strange test. I never heard of such a test given to a follower of the goddess. Can this be serious? The depths of their own will. We can do little but follow. On that we agree. I will do what it takes to appease the goddess, because that is my duty. Maybe we'll get an offering back. How Nagakaboros found you worthy, I do not understand. Maybe you meant to guide me here. I am guessing this will be another conversation. Look, this person is writing about Imelo. He was real after all. What a relief. I've always been worried he was just a story. Didn't you hear about him from some fortune teller? Charlatans, all of them. Don't read too much into this. Who is this Imelo? Does this mean something to you, Ari? A fortune teller once told me that Imelo made my sunstones. This artisan was trying to follow in Imelo's footsteps too. Then we will chase those secrets as well, little fox, for Brom is on the job. Thanks, Brom. Okay. Yeah, this is the thing where you like craft the ultimate weapons for everyone. Handle with care, sample enclosed. Gems that amplify energy. Who's this one for? Misfortune. This could be a blasting agent. Would add a lot of firepower to my arsenal. I remember overhearing Mother talking about building much stronger components, capable of handling stronger firepower. This could be exactly the thing she was searching for. Stronger components? Your mother was a skilled craftsman, yes? She was the best damn gun made in the world has ever seen. She made these pistols. I mean the ones I looted somewhere. A weapon is only as good as the one who wields it. They weren't made for me. They could have been so much more. She held back on purpose. We need to find the extra part. I remember her writing down more about them. What's this between the pages? A drawing. Looks like some sort of map. Okay. The Twisted Paths. The Twisted Paths. Oh no, we unlocked Torghast. Now it's Drakthor's legendary blade. Who's that for? Pike. I'm not reading the Pike Boys again. Drakthar. I've had that name in a memory somewhere. He sounds like a formidable foe. With a formidable blade. This makes him and the Order of Shadow sound righteous, but many in Ionia think them no better than murderers. The Order. Drakthar. I've heard of those in the depths somewhere in my mind. Where can this blade be found? I'm not sure it's even real. It sounds like a scary story told to frighten children and the superstitious. The blade is real, and so is the Order. We must find it. The Order is certainly real, but you don't find them. They find you. They are no friends to the Vastaya. Let's hope they don't find us. Okay, that was Pike's thing. Have we gotten all of them? Yes, I think. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yes, it's everyone. Okay, so we have to find the components for like every weapon separately. Okay, now which way to Ledros? Because that's why I came here, to find Ledros. I think this was leading to Thresh's place. And it was showing me Ledros as being like the... Yeah, this goes into the... But I can't go through again? No, I can. I have to like physically walk through it. So like, Ledros is supposed to be in here? No? Spiritborn is kind of really fun. See, now I'm worried. See, now I'm worried. If you're saying it's really fun, it sounds like it would be like really fucking difficult. But if I ever... Yes, there's Ledros. A fearsome Mistwalker knight patrols the area. He seems to be searching for something. Okay, approach him. This must be the creature the bounty spoke of, Ledros. My life is lost, but not my purpose. There's cat abilities. Ah, of course. My life is lost, but not my purpose. Okay, this does look like Ledros. This does look like he does in the Legends of Runeterra things. I'm gonna actually save the picture in case he is ever useful for anything. Jaguar. What's a jaguar but a cat? You know? Just a really big cat with a really bad temper. So I'm guessing Ladros doesn't have like canonical abilities.
The truth revealed in time.
Let's have haste here. You're not a healer this time. So I'm guessing I will be doing like these DPS abilities now. And I don't know if he's going to be doing AoE, but I do the shield anyway.
Release.
Goddess bless you.
Okay, Ilawi is still a healer, so like let's sure heal him. Because he is losing health fast. And his ability in Legends is deal half of your enemy Nexus health as damage. So deal a lot of damage is what I'm getting out of that. And then the enemy gets spell power and suddenly he deals 800 damage. Okay. What did he just do? Like, the two lanes are in guard change stability. Reduces all damage taken from power and balance lane attacks by 90%. Okay, so I have to go speed lane. Okay. So power lane. I have to go power lane.
Refreshing. Appreciate.
Okay, I guess he doesn't need healing right now, so slam him with all the tentacles. He's going to need healing in a moment. But at least we have two healers here now, so that should be easier and normal. You maybe work on shielding yourself up. Still not doing a lot of damage. I will also work on maybe getting Ilawi's third ult here. Apply stun and slow, okay?
How tempting.
Okay. Deals a lot of damage and 6 stacks of concussion. Was the... I want to show off Ilawi's third ult. So I'm gonna do the shield, okay. Ilawi's third ult. Now watch this. This is the thing I was talking about in like one of the first streams. So now watch this carefully.
There is no place for them. You are kind.
So that's what I was talking about. But I thought there was a lot... in my memory there was a lot more chanting there. It was like, whoa! Maybe because I sped it up. So that's why I have this on like this speed too. That's why it was like that. I will have to try it again without the speed. Okay, what are we doing now? Do we need the healing? Not right now because the ult healed everyone. We're still on this thing. We have to do power lane. Are we still taunting? We're not. Okay, Ari. You try to... Sunder the target, sure. Okay, is the test of spirit still on? Charm, heal attackers. I think it is. I think that's what it is from the test of spirit. Okay. I'm gonna actually do this
You are not ready.
because I feel something big incoming. What are you doing? Won't be able to stun him again. Okay. Change the guard to now do this, so now we have to do speed left. Okay.
Keep me down long.
Also, we're running out of mana already, and this was literally the first encounter we did. Okay. He's level 27, so he's higher level than us. So maybe it should have waited a little bit. Okay. Do we preserve mana or try to? I'm gonna preserve mana right now. I think now the test of spirit is gone, yes. So now we have to do it again. Okay. So you better heal him here. And Brom. Now let's try to do Brom's third ult. But first, yeah, shield everyone. Now we're doing power lane again. Okay. Okay, I can do Ilawi's third ult again. So I'm gonna like what was the speed? Okay. Now let's do this again. Also, the Spiritborn has an ability that summons a giant centipede. Yeah, it's so ugly, but there is something really cool about the Spirit Centipede just unleashing a cloud of poison. Yeah, it's Spiritborn got a lot of really cool abilities. Well, I saw like videos of it. Now watch this. Yeah. Whoa! That's a chanting. That's what I was talking about. Maybe that wasn't the best use of the ult meter, but I showed off the ability that I've been talking about since the first streams. So now you know. This is probably not the best setup for this fight. Possibly any fight. Okay, we don't need healing right now, so maybe I'll do this. Now he's just stun immune completely for now. Okay. Okay. And shield. To random enemy. I'm gonna put that on again.
Always there for me.
Thank you,
This is going to take a very long time. Like, we're surviving him. Also, I think the taunt must have gone off. Okay, now Ilau is out of mana. So he might just become a problem through attrition. Like, he might just attrition us. Okay, I guess we can tentacle him. Okay. Yep, that's not good. When we so low on mana. Okay, let's do Brom's third ult.
Please crash with the whole
Like barely did anything. Like, it says his guard changed. That it was lowering. This is damage taken from power and balance lane. So like ults should be unaffected because they're not on any lane, right? This is going to be very slow. And yeah, you heal Ilawi. Now we're doing. We would be doing power lane with more mana. I guess you can do this one, the AoE, heal, and you can do the shield,
Many things.
so we can actually survive him for longer.
I needed that.
And you preserve your mana.
I'll do better this time.
Yeah, for that. Like, this wasn't on any lane. Why is this still reducing the damage he does? Yeah, she does. She does. I have it unlocked. But these deals damage to all enemies and apply, so it's not really useful in this particular fight because it's like AoE. Like, does it like? So does it count like the basic attacks as power lane, or like as the balance lane? Yeah, I think it counts the non-lane attacks as balance lane, and so he just reduces all damage from them, and that's why it's taking so long. Okay, that's annoying. If he doesn't attrition us to death, I might be just sitting here for the rest of the night. That's just, you know, just annoying. Because like I can't change when I'm doing the basic attacks. I can't change the lane, so it's like defaults to the balance lane, which he always reduces damage from. So yeah, that's annoying. It's extremely annoying. And now I need to heal Brom.
I call on the Mother Serpent.
You know, she was already healing him, so that was a mistake. That's annoying.
Yes, a little more.
Yeah, let's just...
From will help you next time.
So if we run out of mana, we're basically screwed. Because he reduces all damage from the... yeah, I am really starting to see why this game wasn't more popular.
I can sense your pain.
Healing the most wounded and alive, but it will go off in the ults. He also reduces all damage from all the ults. So ults are also useless against him. Whose idea was this? This is really freaking annoying.
Here we go.
Okay, now we have to do speed. Why after I had already initiated an attack on power? Okay.
Calm before the storm.
That'll help.
It sounds very Riot artificial difficulty. That's definite. Like it's just not very well thought through. It's like at all times reduces damage from all ults by 90%. All ults are basically useless against this guy. Great. Yeah, like I don't really know what to do like to make this any faster.
You're gonna like this.
The heart of the failure.
Yeah, so it's just gonna be very slowly trying to smash through him. And Brom can't taunt anymore. I was hoping to see an interesting character from the lore. But no.
I think I remember.
Okay, he can taunt now.
Feels much.
So this is probably going to be the rest of the stream. Very slowly dealing damage to Ladros. She can't heal right now. This will... no, this will not heal. This will heal.
Face your destiny.
Yeah, and we're almost... we can't really heal and we're almost dead. So that's great. The most wounded ally.
The weak give way to the strong.
Which was, I guess, her in this instance. Try to shield to survive more. I guess you heal yourself.
Still hungry.
Even the weather.
Now we're doing speed. Okay. We have no tentacles. Okay, I guess we can heal.
Perhaps you are tired.
Can't shield them.
Like strike from ice.
Critical 60 damage.
Promise. Overwhelm me. You are my shield.
Just very barely doing anything. Yeah, why can't I change the lane of this? Now it do barely any damage.
Just hold still.
Okay, we can't tentacle him.
Face truth.
Okay, I'm not talking a lot because just trying to get through this slugfest. Like, I don't know how much mana I'd have to be starting with to be able to get through this encounter without running into this issue. Like, I really don't know. I'm not taunting, so I better taunt again.
You always pick me up.
Okay, we are very slowly doing something against him. But he is also slowly doing something against us. Is this one the heals? Oh, heals all allies for... okay.
I've been waiting for this.
Okay. Don't need the healer right now. Just try to get through that. But of course he shifted. No, he didn't shift it. He's still on the upper two lanes. Okay, now we need healing badly.
I have been waiting for this.
Can we heal? We can't heal. This would heal someone. So like here. Healed Brom a little bit. And now she is out of mana too, so... So now this is the part where he attritions us to death. But we don't have any tentacles right now, because I used them up with all that healed Brom a little bit. Okay, I got a little bit of mana back. I'm gonna heal her. Sure. Weren't you taunted? Okay, you can heal now. Just switch. No, we're still going bottom. Any of these give us like shields? No. Adds damage shield to all allies. Okay, I guess we're doing that. We're adding a damage shield in the form of the Poros. Okay, maybe this will help. She got a little bit of that overcharge. And we got like one tentacle. Finally! Sheesh! This was a massive slugfest. And that was very disappointing. Like, very cool character, very cool lore, and that's all we got out of him. Okay. Okay, what do we do next? What time is it? We got a few minutes left. So let's see. And we have something left to do on the Shadow Isles. It's the teleporter, but the teleporter, it has to be the teleporter at the front. Fix the failures at the ruined port. Obtain the components to craft the heart of this. These are all the weapons. Okay, I'm not gonna be tracking these. Head to the Jagged Hook's warehouse. Rasa the Sunder, return to the bounty board with a Hullbreaker. Okay, so it will be like them continue the main quest, or I'll look for this Hullbreaker and then return to the bounty board. Let's see. Hunting grounds. Is this the Hullbreaker? Hopefully this one is less of just a massive slugfest. Yeah, I do think, yeah, this is the Hullbreaker. Applies a random chromatic build-up buff to itself each turn, adding an additional debuff effect to Chromatic Blast. They are removed when the sea monster is afflicted with its corresponding debuff. Okay.
Let's see what you've got.
It certainly has a hole. I mean, we have a hole. Okay. I guess it wants us to ignite him. Brom. Shield everyone because I get the impression he's going to be doing a lot of AoE. Looks like the kind of guy who would be doing a lot of AoE. You know? Do we need healing? Like, not yet. Okay, so I guess you ignite. Try to ignite this guy. So I'm selecting target game. Okay, what the hell? He just goes down to 0 health from full. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's going to be doing, and I like get crushed in this. I'm not going to be trying this repeatedly today. I'm really not feeling up to that. It's a slow effect. Remove when slow is applied to serve. I don't think I have a slow right now. Except like this. No, but even this doesn't do slow. Yeah, I don't have a slow. Yeah, no. what's the most annoying? One of the most annoying things about this game, when I'm targeting, like I'm targeting Brom, and he goes down. Like, okay, if he went down, and he is no longer valid as a target, it then retargets it at someone else. But if he goes up again, in the meantime, it will not target him, even if he still needs that. Like, this game has a lot of very irritating choices. Like, I don't know if there's even a point trying to heal him, because if he gets hit, he will die. Oh, and this is level 29, so that might explain things. Yeah, that's probably... Yeah, this is pointless. Let's just finish this quickly. Yeah. Just kill me already. Can't load here. Okay, just kill me already, okay?
Always remember.
Okay, note to self, do not try this. Do not try this until level 30. No, don't reload me back at this. No. Like, there's no amount of overcharge that's going to... Okay, just... I'm not even gonna try. I hope that he just kills us fast. Like, there's no amount of overcharge that's going to do anything when he just kills me from full health to 0 in a single normal hit. That message was to nobody needs healing, so what to do? It's like nobody right now. Nobody needs healing because they just if they get hit, they die. That's it. It's like building overcharge is also not going to do anything. I guess this one. Hope this isn't before I killed Ladros. Yeah, return to the bounty board. Okay. I'm gonna just return to the bounty board, not bother with the hull breaker. And we're going to be doing the Vasani vault next time, I think. What are you doing? Trying to click on this. I got like level 26 shield with Braum, is that it? Less stamina, less health, more physical defense, and more, what is this? I mean, sure. What time is it? I'm gonna just go to these vaults. Like quickly start that, and then we'll finish. And hopefully those vaults aren't like level 35. Because then I don't know what I'm going to do. Twisted paths, yeah. We unlocked Torghast. I assume there would be like a... interesting. What is this? South always returns you to the beginning. Yeah, this is Torghast. This really is Torghast. This is apparently north. Okay. The fireflies are always lost. What does that mean? I don't see any fireflies except on this. It's like, don't go there. Okay. Water flows freely from an unknown source in this mountain. Fireflies are always lost, so don't go where the fireflies are. Okay. What is this? And I didn't go where the fireflies were, and I still didn't get to the objective. Okay, this is going to be annoying. Yeah, I'm too tired to deal with this bullshit right now. Okay, I'm gonna save now, and yeah, we got to 80% of the main storyline, and we are technically on the main storyline right now, but yeah. I'm gonna be finishing now. Should be a new video on Tuesday. Should be a new video on Tuesday, and the last I checked, the poll was saying to do the dwarf video next. Like that, I had the video that is still getting views. There is more than there's really only like 4 types of elves in fantasy. So the poll was voting for this time there really is more than one type of dwarf in fantasy, because people because people like always just make dwarves all the same, and the dwarves are infamous for that they're always identical. So the title of the video was like, actually there are more types of dwarves in fantasy, and to try to delve into like the presentation of dwarves in different media, in different games, literature, movies, I don't know. I will delve into like various types of dwarves in different settings, see just how many different types of dwarves, major types of dwarves, we can really dig out of that. But yeah, this should be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We've had 6 views total. I don't know when they were or how long they've been here, because I don't have OBS on me constantly. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope to see you next time on Tuesday on the video. Over.